The course is ultimately about understanding one of the world's biggest, most dynamic cities.
Experience of London in a much broader international context.
The idea of the London and Global Cities course is to look at the things that have happened in London in recent years and to take all of that, try to tease out the implications and understand something about how not just London but any city might be improved and develop over time.
So the student who comes to do the course on London and Global Cities will get a good sense of what you can do to, in a way, improve the quality of life in a global city like London.
The novelty for me is that cities are actually being studied at this level.
It is a very well put together curriculum with very knowledgeable speakers.
The week is structured with lectures, seminars, but also quite interactive workshops.
So we are trying, although starting here from an academic perspective, we are trying to link it directly to practice, and we're bringing in practical experience of the core faculty, and in addition to that we are bringing in individuals that are at the forefront of running cities.
We are dealing with cities issues. I think it was very helpful to really go out there, see it, look at it, and hear also from real developers, you know, like not only academics but people who work with issues like that every day. I think that's very, very helpful.
I feel very enriched, really, by the entire experience. The classwork was very comprehensive. It was a really broad sort of stroke of, you know, what it means to run or put together a livable city.
Benefit for the participant is that you get an immersion into what happens beneath the surface.
So King's Cross over the last 20 years is probably the largest inner city redevelopment site in Europe.
When you talk about the dynamics of urban change, there's nothing like sitting where I am right now, so that the students can understand and see with their eyes what does it mean to completely transform a station like King's Cross or St. Pancras.
The highlights, obviously, of this week's program was the site visit to the King's Cross development, which was really very good and very impressive to see that and understand like firsthand.
To actually see that and obviously speak to the people involved gives a grasp of reality, and then we can go back into the classroom and discuss it.
It's that juxtaposition of both an academic as well as a practitioner's context, which I think is quite unique and which the LSE also allows us to do very successfully.
I think it's actually quite progressive and forward-thinking to have such a program.
But I think that's now up to us to draw the lessons from what we've learned here and apply it to our own cities or other cities around the world.
And so it's really to give the participants a bigger, open, inquiring mind and understanding about the future of global cities.